Okay. Hi. Granny D can't find the door. There we go. Okay. Okay, power that thing off. So, hello, Joshua. Welcome back to Dana's Wanderlust Crochet with Dana, and thankfully, still Dooley. He's still with us. Hi, everybody. Quilted Crocheter, Elaine, Gia, the Yarn Nut. Hi, Dana and Joe. Hello, everybody. Llama Unraveled. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for being here. 50 Whips. Flower Crochet Creation. Tammy, Denisha, Laura, Teresa. Diane, look, he's having a little dope party. Hello, everybody. Yes, I got this a little high, don't I? Okay. Hello, everybody. Y'all came over from Granny D's. That's really nice. Thank you. And Dooley. Hi, Beth. Bears, Joshua and Doris. Yeah, he's, let's see. It's what? 3 o'clock now. About a little under 2 hours ago, he got his codeine pill. So, yeah. Hi, Jaxie. Yeah, pretty scary. What happened last night. So I'm going to show you guys. Hi, Sin. So let's see. Let's go around to this side here. Yeah, see how he brings his head up when I point to that area right there. See, this is his leg. This area just inside, right there. He doesn't really want me to touch it on both sides. The grass burned right up high there. He was going after a ball, and all of a sudden his legs went out from underneath him, his hind legs, and he burned those high spots up on the fronts of his hind legs. So it's almost like his hips that are normally, when he's running like this, it's almost like they just collapsed. And, like his hip bones just went forward, his spine flattened, and his legs went out behind him. And he screamed bloody murder. This is on our lawn. He was chasing the ball. And at first, he was still crying by the time I ran over to him. And he couldn't get his legs up underneath him. He was dragging them. And he was crying so bad, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was, but within 5 minutes he was walking normal. So I have no idea what happened. I took him to the emergency room, and of course they wouldn't let me go in with him. Let me fix this. They wouldn't let me go in with him, so he was terrified, and he wouldn't let anybody touch him, so they really couldn't diagnose what was wrong. I actually got more information out of the vet tech when he brought Dooley out than I did the vet. I didn't understand. The vet had no clue. So the vet tech's like, it looks like, in his flanks he's got a soft tissue injury, but we couldn't really examine him because he was panicked. He was terrified because I wasn't in there with him. And I let the vet know that. I said, he's not going to, respond as much to pain as he is about how fearful he is about being separated from me. So they gave me these 2 pain pills. He's on dope. And tomorrow afternoon, I have an appointment to follow up with his vet out in Molalla, who will let me be in with him, and we can examine him better. But he is skinned up, like on the front, on the very top of his hind legs. They just went out from under him, and he grass burned the hair off of them. I know, yeah, things went wrong pretty fast. But he's walking normal. It's obvious when he goes to get in and out of the pickup that he's either in pain back there, or he's very weak back there, or there is some kind of injury. So he's just enjoying his dope. Oh, dopey. Yes, it's like they disengaged, and like he's running, and all of a sudden, poof, like this. Thank you, Josephine. Yeah. It was a long night. I had friends with me on Zoom. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but it's almost like both hind legs came out of the hip joint and popped back in afterwards. Like they were, because he was dragging him. I thought he broke his leg or broke his back. I mean, yeah, thanks to my friends who were with me last night until midnight. When I finally got home, yeah, so I was already, let's just say, I've been kind of grieving the loss of some people that are friends. So, oh, thank you, Sin. Yes, Sin is one of my friends. Okay, so anyway, he's getting with me and his regular Dr. Holchek. We will tomorrow afternoon try to get a much better exam going on. So anyway, I also wanted to brag about this. Thank you, Silver Fox. It isn't like it isn't the I know, Dottie. This is, I love this. This dishcloth, even after the washer and dryer, I can tell that I got a couple too many single crochets on this one side. So I did this out of this is the crinkle stitch. Thank you. So this is the crinkle stitch. It's a crinkle stitch dishcloth done with a little accent color and 2 rounds of single crochet. I'm going to put a video on that. But I'm going to make I went and got different colors today. Yeah. So this is, what did it, 38 stitches wide. Let's see, 22, 24, 26, 30 stitches tall, 30 rows tall. Yes. And so I made it out of, because it's going to be for the Harvest Moon giveaway, I'm going to make some sets for the Harvest Moon giveaway. I made it out of Crafter's Secret. It isn't the cheapest cotton, but it's really nice. Thank you, Laura. So, Crafter's Secret, just because I love it. I really... Oh, Sandy. So he was chasing after the ball last night, right at dark, and both hind legs went straight out behind him. He skinned up the fronts of his hind legs right here. It's almost like his hips collapsed or his spine just flattened out, and he couldn't use his hind legs for at least a minute. and he was screaming. He was crying. So, but within 5 minutes, he was walking normal. But you could tell that things weren't like there's a little bit of pain. I don't know. Okay, so Kim, this is from Hobby Lobby, Crafter's Secret. These are 2.5 ounce little balls, and they recommend an H hook, but I'm going to tell you, I did it different. 120 yards. No, they weren't stiff and crossed over. They were just dragging, like there was no nerves to tell his hind legs to do anything. So anyway, so I, this is, so these accent, yes, he was in pain, Sandy. But he's on painkillers now and he's napping. He's a sleepy head. He's on dope. He's a dopey. Insert wordy dirt. Yes, there were some wordy dirts and a whole lot of tears last night. But anyway, this is going to be, I like it. I think it's softer, and I would have just done this if it was like just for me. I would have done it in the peaches or the sugar and cream. But um because it's going to be for the Harvest Moon giveaway. Okay, so I found 3 different, I want to make 6 of them. I found 3 different accent colors for the stripes that I think will be nice. And these are actually a variegated. So I thought these would be nice kitchen colors. I can make 2 of each dishcloths. Now this one has actually been through the washer and dryer already. And look how nice it held up. Look how good the color held up. So I'm very excited about this. And let me tell you how I started it. I did a chainless foundation crinkle stitch, which is what I'm doing here. Chainless foundation crinkle stitch. And then, but with knitted cloths, oh, see that, I think that's a great idea. So what is the crinkle stitch? Some of you might be asking. Some of you probably know and have known for years. It's not as original as the hag stitch, which I still want to make something out of that. But I will. I'm going to do a tutorial. So I just did a chainless foundation single crochet. Now I'm doing a chainless foundation double crochet. Single, double. Oh, the crinkle stitch. It's an old stitch that it doesn't get a lot. Okay, it said I could resume. I'm not real sure what happened. Am I here? Am I here now? Let's see. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back, Sin. Is that right? Okay. I don't know what happened. And Carrie, please don't call me when I'm trying to reconnect. Okay. So, anyway. Okay, so I'm back, right? Right? You're back. Okay. So anyway, crinkle stitch. Crinkle stitch is basically just single, double, single, double. You start with a single at the beginning of the row and a double at the end of the row. And I'm doing a chainless foundation of it because I like the way chainless foundations have a little bit of stretch to them. So here we go, chainless single and a, and a chainless double. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm very excited about these, and I'm using, like I said, the Crafter's Secret because it is a gift. And I want them to look good. You know, I keep losing the chat. Okay, so I do that. Yes, Taffy. He somehow lost use of his hind legs for about 30 seconds last night, dragging them. and in a lot of pain, and then he got him back, and he's still very sore today. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for praying. Yes, Crafter's Secret. I really like it. And there are times when it's actually cheaper than sugar and cream. So there's a chainless single, and here's a chainless double. So single, double all the way across. That's the crinkle stitch. Yeah. Where else have I used the crinkle stitch? In the truck rugs. In the rugs in my big truck. No. It's just single, double in rows. And in my big truck, it's Hobby Lobby's. It's my go-to stitch pattern now. Single, double treble. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I still don't know that he's completely like out of the woods, because he really wasn't. We really haven't figured out what caused that collapse. When he was running across the yard chasing after that ball, and all of a sudden just wham. Yes, and I think this is I think it turned out really nice. Now, I watched this in the LOC because I had some. Yes, he was in the hospital. He's been all checked out. He where was I? Anyway, I watched this last night to see how it would hold up in the washer and dryer. Now, I didn't use laundry soap. I used LOC because I washed it with a pair of jeans. I washed it with a stained old pair of jeans, and they had like stains on them, and I put the LOC on those stains, and I figured that was enough for just a pair of jeans and this dishcloth, and this is how it came out of the dryer, so it didn't bleed. Thank you. And I love the way, they'll fold up and look in the drawer when they're folded up. LOC is liquid organic cleanser, and I sell it. It's an Amway product. Okay, so see how nice they'll fold up in the drawer? Yeah, and it smells good because it was washed with LOC. But what I think I would wash them with in the future is the SA8 laundry detergent and the all fabric bleach, just a little of each. Yeah, if you go to amway.com/Dana2Ponies, you'd see my store. Yeah, so that's what I would wash this with, SA8 and all fabric bleach. So I'm really enjoying this hook size. Oh, that's the other thing. It recommends an H, but I'm using the number 7 4.5 for the body, and 4.0, the G hook, for the 2 rounds of single crochet. Yes, it did keep its shape really nice, but it showed me that I have to pay more attention on the second side. See, I got a little ripple going. I got too many stitches on this side. Now this side turned out really good. I got my counts right on that side, and yeah, it's great stuff, and it still smells so good. So, but you can see this side, I got too many, and I was talking and, gossiping with my friends, and I got a couple too many single crochets on this side, but this side turned out pretty dang good. Pretty straight. There. So I'm very happy I will. He my baby. He is sleeping good because he's on codeine. I'm giving that to the, oh yeah, and again, I'll show you the accent colors I'm going to use for the Harvest Moon giveaway ones. I'll do accent colors. I'm going to do 6 of them, 2 in each of these colors. Oh yeah, and they're doing great. He's snoring away. Here he is. Seepy head. Seepy head. Yeah. He went and ran some the Harvest Moon giveaway. Just search. It is some yeah, and I wasn't paying attention to my side stitches when because I was talking to Rosalie and Carrie and probably Laura. I'm sure it was Laura's fault. But so I got too many stitches on the side. Harvest Moon giveaway. Yes. Search for that on YouTube and you'll find a big giveaway, and the big winner is going to get a set of those dishcloths, probably something else. And let me show you the bag I thought. Yeah, it's all Laura's fault. We'll blame Laura. A classic equine bag that I bought at the barrel race yesterday. Which is a nice, tough bag. Isn't this nice? And it's, you know, it'll flatten out on the bottom. Yeah, it's Laura's fault. We'll blame Laura. And it zips up. And it's got a little slip pocket here in front. Let's see if it's got, yeah, and it's got a couple of pockets inside. Yeah, it's really big. So I think the homesteaders would like that. Classic Equine is a pretty well-known horse supply company. And I think whoever wins will appreciate that bag. So that's what's going on here. It's not a lot but I thought I'd share it with you guys. Yes, with a project in it, wouldn't that be great? But you know, it's a pretty versatile bag. It can be used for a lot of things. So has everybody entered all the Crochet Society giveaways that I've got going on? Let's see, I uploaded one on Saturday, right? One on Sunday and then one this morning. So there's 3. Yep. Had to give everybody the update. So, good. I'm glad everybody, yeah, and another one will be uploading tomorrow, early. Well, Laura, I'm just going to toss your name out anyway. You can't win. Sorry, that's not true. Laura and I are giving each other a hard time. So, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy he's still with me and he didn't break his back or break his leg, because I thought his leg was broke when I ran up to him and he was crying and I was crying, and he's walking. When he's walking, he is he's even in his gait, but when he goes to get up in the car or the truck, I can tell he's weak in his rear end. And so I'm helping him get in and out. Yeah, poor baby. But he's going to be okay. So anyway, I'm very excited about this dishcloth. I'm going to start. I'm sorry about in Portland, in California. Portland's in Oregon. So I'm not sure I understood that. Anyway. Oh, you're in California. Okay. So anyway, I'm doing the crinkle stitch, chainless foundation, you know, and you can do it however wide. And then I'm doing it like 30 stitches, 30 rows tall to come out with this. Now I based this on I based this size on one of my mom's dishcloths. And these are some of our favorites. So it's pretty close to being the same size. See this? So that's pretty much what I've been basing the size on. Yeah. Yeah, he gets to see his regular doctor who's nicer to it. Yeah, nicer to him. But anyway, I hope when I upload this tutorial that you guys will enjoy it. I mean, it's not that, difficult. Well, that foundation for some might be a new thing, and the crinkle stitch might be um, new to some people. It's not new to the crochet world, that's for sure. Um, I just haven't seen very many dishcloths done with it. I've seen blankets, sweaters, my truck rugs, and I pretty much got that from a crochet crowd video. And I sure like the way these fold up and will sit in the drawer. Because this is how I fold my dishcloths and washcloths. So that'll sit nice in the drawer like that. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I have not worked on the thank you, Lisa. I have not worked on the Phoenix since I've been home. I am worried. She's only like a half a stitch ahead of me anyway, so not a problem. I have been working on my granny squares for my granny square tutorial coming up. My study of the granny square, assignment number 3. So, I've got some fun, quite a full list, to-do list. I also have some happy mail kind of things to recognize in. I better be scared. So, I do have some happy mail to go through and recognize. Yes, that is my next tutorial, is going to be this dishcloth. And I'm very excited about getting it done. It would be really nice if I could get it done before I go back out on the road. And I'm going to try, but no promises. No promises. Yeah. So I really like chainless foundations. Yeah. So anyway, Dooley's all doped up and passed out. And I am recovering from last night. I'm a little drained, It was a late night for me anyway, but it was an exhausting night. And for the first time in several years, Dooley actually got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. What else is, I can show you guys my grannies. And I have 4 different combinations on these grannies. So, like here's one. And they're all the same colors, but in different combinations. There's 4 different combinations. And the whole point being to represent how granny squares were originally done with yarn that was, pulled out of old sweaters and old items, so they saved those scrap pieces of yarn. And basically they were a scrap GAN. Yes. So, and I'm, of course, doing this out of Paint Box. Love me some Paint Box. So that's all. I just wanted to be able to update you guys with Dooley and be able to interact with you while I did it. Like I said, I do have to acknowledge some happy mail that came in. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Um, but for today, I'm going to work on getting these dishcloths going and hopefully get the tutorial going. I'm very excited about that tutorial. I would be more excited if Dooley was 100%, but it is very soft. It is very soft. Um, what was I going to say? I forgot. It goes in and out. There's a lot of breeze going on in here. Thank you, T. Thank you, D. Yeah, so hopefully I can get started on that because I'm excited to get that tutorial up. Plus the Happy Mail stuff that I know some of you have been waiting quite a while to be acknowledged, and I'm sorry. Yes, Kim, it's going to be assignment number 3 of my crochet skills development course, which is a playlist that I'm slowly developing on my YouTube channel. C2C squares, yeah. I'm getting caught up. Yeah. Uh, my baby, my baby, my baby. Oh, I was going to tell you that I was telling my dispatcher, my DM today, that Dooley is on the injured list and he hasn't medically been cleared to drive at least for a couple of days. So we're home for another couple of days. And my truck's not ready yet anyway. They don't think it'll be ready before Wednesday. So he has time to get better. Oh, you know what? I'm having turtle soup for dinner tonight, Laura. Yeah. What happened to Dooley? Okay, Linda. And for those who, I know, shots fired, shots fired. Yeah. Yeah, we're out of the truck for a while. It's, like I've said before, if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans. Okay, so last night I threw the ball for Dooley. He went running out across the lawn, and all of a sudden his hind legs went out behind him and he drug them. And I don't know if his hips came out, if his legs both, like popped out of the sockets or what happened. But he is like if these were his hind legs, he has like burn marks right here on both sides where he hit the ground, and he screamed. He screamed really hard. And by the time I ran over to him, he couldn't hardly get his legs up underneath him. I mean, he didn't have full control of them. He was trying to drag them over and get them underneath him, and he was crying and I'm crying. But within 5 minutes he was walking normal. But I took him to the emergency room, and of course they wouldn't let me in with him, so he was terrified and he wouldn't let them examine him. I mean, they could see an abrasion. I got more out of the vet tech who handed me his leash out, who brought him back out to me, than I did from the vet over the phone. But they think there's soft tissue damage in there. Yeah, I was crying. Yeah, I was crying. Um, But my vet will, when we follow up with my vet tomorrow afternoon, I will be able to be with him to keep him calm, and there won't be this separation anxiety, and we can do a better examination on him. But in the meantime, he's on codeine and gabapentin, 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 whatever. 1 capsule by mouth every 12 hours for 10 days. So yeah, I was crying and praying and, making deals with God. And, yeah, I don't know what happened, but, like his back end gave out on him and he was going really fast and gabapentin. Oh, are you? Huh. Yeah, I know. I told my mom, okay, we're going to bed and we're going to have a pill party. Dewey and I both. We're going to chop them up and snort them so we can get some sleep. He's on the same meds as you and Sin. You take gabapentin. What is gabapentin? I never heard of it. For veterinary use only. So I'm turning you guys in. Caution, may cause drowsiness. You think? He is out. And then he's on codeine, a generic version. Caution, may for his nerve damage is for inflammation. Okay. Yeah. Give with food. So yeah, I don't think Dooley can drive while on these two medications because they make him dopey. So he's not medically cleared to go back to work. That's what's going on with him. And then 4 years, I take 9 capsules daily. Well, Dooley takes one every 12 hours. Yeah, I'd never heard of it either. Lincoln, honey, I love you. I love you. So Dooley had a little mishap last night, and I took him to the pet hospital, and he's home now. He's sleeping, but his legs gave out on him last night, and he started crying. So but then he got back up, and I took him to the vet, and they gave him some pain pills. We don't know why it happened, but he's sleeping now because he's on pain medication. I love you, Lincoln. I love both you guys. For inflammation. Okay, so maybe it'll help with inflammation. Yeah, so I have my vet calling into my pharmacy and it's a lot cheaper. Well, my vet will be, it'll be better for him to see my vet. My Lincoln is here, and I'm hoping Cole will be here too. Those are my nephews. Those are my boys. Yes, we were both scared. I didn't get back here until after midnight last night. But anyway, this is going to be my next tutorial right here. Hope you guys enjoy it. I really like it. You can use it for a washcloth or a dishcloth. But I'm pretty proud of it. As simple as the idea is, it's not that original of an idea, but I've never seen it done. I've never seen it done in a dishcloth, but Rosalie was saying she's seen it done in a dishcloth, and I don't see why not. It seems, like somebody else would have thought of that. But it's one of my favorite, it makes one of my favorite fabrics because it's such a nice tight weave and it's got some texture to it. So really good for a washcloth or a dishcloth. And I wanted something nice looking. I think this is nice and clean looking, but very practical for the homesteaders. So yeah, so it's going to be white with these accent colors. Yay. It's classic and good for, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Brother Trucker. Yeah, so these are actually kind of, thank you. We need prayers. This stitch is called the crinkle stitch, Taffy. So these kind of show up solid, but like you can tell there's some, it's a little bit variegated. It's got white in, and I love this. This is more, This is kind of a lemony, where the other yellow, that the solid yellow wasn't, it was almost, you know, it just wasn't as pretty as this. Yeah, it might be a joint issue. I don't know. So I'm going to make with these different accent colors for the homesteaders. Okay, collagen and higher sulfur in the diet. I'll take a look at that. So anyway, with white, where's the white? Thank you. So those will make nice dishcloths for the Harvest Moon giveaway. So again, for anybody who hasn't heard of the Harvest Moon giveaway, search for it. Okay, thank you for being here, Ladybird. So I think I've been on long enough. I've updated you guys on the boy. I'm just so grateful that he's still with me after all these years. Thought I was going to lose him last night. I mean, at one point it looked like his leg was broke. And then I thought maybe his back was broke. And so we're just going to take it easy. He's not driving truck for a couple days. He's on the injured list. My terminal is bragging online about how many days they've been accident free. And I'm like, oh, hold on a second. One of your drivers right here, he's not accident free. He ruined our record. Okay, everyone. I love you guys. Thank you all for your prayers and for your support. And I hope you guys, enter all 4 of the Crochet Society box giveaways. There's another one uploading at 5 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm going to start working on this tutorial right away. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. Bye.